Beef, why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The madman. The madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome, one viewer. I just got out of work. Something's going on. Something's going on. Is the turkey verse restored? The turkey verse? Well, you don't know. That's for sure. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation going on about Zack Snyder from his recent Twitter. I got a notification from the Poindexter Lounge that there's a special stream tonight at 10 p.m. that I cannot wait to check out with the Nerd Queens. If anyone's here, leave a comment so I could see it. I'm just having some fun with a quick stream. I'm probably going to set up a stream for tonight. I don't know. I don't really want to go on at the same time as Enosh, so I might try to go earlier, but you know me and my naps. I'm very intrigued at what's going on. Now, it very well could be. It could be that it's just another convention and that he's going to start the Rebel Moon promotion. And I will give criticism to Zach. If that is all it is, I think this is not a good way to go about it. If it's just for Rebel Moon or just to have Ray Porter on a convention, I really don't think this is a great way, because it can lead people to. Now, I have gone on the record. I've been consistent. To in my pal Todd, that I don't think it was just a turkey, because there's literally more in the picture than just the turkey. There is more in a picture than just the turkey. So and at that same time, let me bring up the receipts. So you know what I'm talking about. This is why I think it was more than just the turkey. And hopefully, potentially, maybe there is some kind of potentially New Gods project with Darkseid and Zack. Maybe. I mean, I'm not holding out hope. I think the opportunity is too big. But after the Snyder Cut released, it got good reception, and then Ava DuVernay's New Gods was canceled. And who she was working with New Gods with was recently hired again by James Gunn as one of the writers. So there's that too. Let me bring up New Gods canceled for a little context here. Okay, here it is. No one's commenting yet. Are you there? Is anyone there? Can you hear me? Comment in the chat so I can see you. Okay. All right. So here's Googling Ava DuVernay's New Gods. I just want to show you this. Okay. Kavari, this has nothing to do with DC Max. I'm all for Snyder fans getting excited, only for them to be disappointed. Let the tears flow. LOL. Let the tears flow. You want people to, you want Kavari. That's not, this is I haven't seen you in a while, Kavari. You come back and I like you, man, but you really want fans to be upset? You don't see how that could be considered toxic as well? Like for people to be sad about fans not getting to see a continuation? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, here is Ava DuVernay, New Gods canceled. New Gods, along with Aquaman spin-off The Trench, were canceled in April 2021, with Warner Brothers and DC stating that evolving plans for the DC universe were the reason the legacy projects would no longer be moving forward. And I do think that had a lot to do with Darkseid appearing in the Snyder Cut, because he may have been appearing in the New Gods. Now let's get to the infamous turkey photo. So that was in, let me see, that was in April, the same year, November, was the Zack Snyder's turkey photo. So it's not real close, but it's within that time frame where they could have said, you know what? Maybe you could do a New Gods project or work on that. And honestly, this still might not happen. This still might just be a Snyder Convention. And I think if that's all it is, it's also saying for 2 days. We're gonna look at Zack Snyder's tweet. I do think this is the wrong way to get hype for just the Snyder Convention, because it seems like more. You get Ray Porter to do the Darkseid voice. It seems like more. My expectations, like if it's not just the Snyder Convention, would be some types of New Gods project, maybe even animated New Gods project with Ray Porter still voicing the role. Snyder fans set themselves up for failure, Max, with all these demands like toxic behavior. There are certainly toxic Snyder fans. There are also toxic anti-Snyder fans as well. I've been consistent with that. All right, so let's also get to someone I'm following on Twitter. And if you're just getting here, remember to smash the like button. This is an impromptu stream. I really wasn't planning to, but I just wanted to hear what this is about. So, Chris, just a question for some of my homies. Okay. Weird group of people to tag all in one tweet, Chris. How long before the Zack Snyder tweet turns into the Snyderverse is restored and the cool kids table knew it all along, blah, 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 and go. And I responded, I'm working on that right now, Chris. Hold on. Let me get the notifications. I'm not making a live stream now. Not just the turkey. Hashtag the turkey verse is restored. The turkey verse is restored. So Degrassi says the definition of a con. Okay, let's see if there's more replies here. Oh, that's all there is. That's all there is. Okay. Oh wow, still follows me. Okay, that's nice. All right. So that is what was on Twitter, but let's actually look and react to the Zack Snyder and dissect it here, and then I'll look at an article. And I decided to just use. Now, I would not recommend any streams with me looking like a turkey like this, but I think the image in itself is funny, honestly, and I don't want to bring up any more drama again. I can laugh at myself to an extent. I think me on the turkey in the Justice League with a rattle and a thing is kind of funny. I will say that. Some people think I can't laugh at myself at all. No, I can laugh at myself. So, but I do want to say, am I right that it's restored, that we knew all along? No, I will not go that far, Chris. But what I will say is you don't know. You don't know. Something could be happening. I don't think this was just about the turkey. Things are in constant flux at Warner Brothers and DC. He obviously did a good job with Darkseid and potentially the New Gods. Even Granny Goodness was in the Snyder Cut. So there's potential there for some type of Darkseid project. Maybe it's a comic. Who knows? Animation. It could be. And I am open to all possibilities. It very well could be just to announce that they're doing another virtual convention again for 2 days. And then promote full circle. A moon is a circle. A moon is a circle. So if that's all it is, I actually would say that's kind of lame for Zack Snyder to promote it in this way, with being that vague, with knowing how much his fandom wants certain things. So I actually will give criticism to Zack if that's all it is. And if that's all it is, I will certainly take the L. Kavari says, honestly, Max, Zack Snyder's just baiting his fan base into a false sense of security and thinking the Snyderverse is getting restored. I don't know. I can kind of see that myself, and I'm still a fan of his. And I would love some info. If there is a Snyder Convention, another virtual convention, I'm going to watch that shit. I'm going to be excited for it. And if he's promoting Rebel Moon, I'm going to be excited for it. I really am. Well, you're right, Kavari. So I would think if he had approval to use Darkseid or announce something, that he would have to get the okay from both Zaslav and Gunn. I don't think it's just Gunn, though. I think Zaslav has a say, too. You know. But they could do an Elseworlds New Gods. Would be my wildest dreams. I don't know. I don't know, because who's that? Who worked with Ava DuVernay? Tom King? Tom King is the one that was working on New Gods. Let me look. Gods movie. Now he is working with James Gunn again. And I do think James Gunn and Zack could have potentially a working relationship. I don't know. I know James Gunn doesn't really like Ray Fisher. He doesn't like Ray Fisher. But look, Tom King opens up on his and Ava DuVernay's canceled DC film. Maybe there's room for New Gods. I don't know. I'm not hoping, just to keep it clear, I'm not hoping for that. I just think there's a possibility, and we don't know. We don't know. It really could be the easiest. It really could be the easiest response, is that this is just for a Snyder Convention and to promote Rebel Moon. And if that's all it is, I think that's going the wrong way. You know, you could always do a New Gods, Elseworlds Black Label, or even wrap it into James Gunn DC Universe. Do the New Gods first. The Snyder Cut introduced Darkseid. They said, we'll do the old ways, do the New Gods, and then have the New Gods show up in Gunn's universe. I don't know. There's lots of possibilities. Hey, Jerry. Little movie perp. Zack Snyder will announce the hard drives he took, also Batgirl, and it will be released unless WB restores Army of the Dead franchise. Count on it. Let me see. I really hope Batgirl sees the light of day. And now that well, of course I'm going to cover it. I'm debating when I'm going to stream later, because I want to hear what the Nerd Queens have to say on Enosh's stream. I want to watch that. I don't want to stream at the same time or stream snipe it. So I don't know if I should go before or after. I don't know. I can tell you this. I'm extremely tired right now. Can you guys get those likes up for me? Because I really wanted to take my nap right away, but I was excited to cover this. All right, let me get to Zack Snyder's tweet. Where's his official tweet? I want to get to the official one. Okay. Now let's react to this. I hope there's no copyright stuff. See, saying hashtag full circle. Senior Nerd. He put on Twitter an official thing, full circle, and said there's something going on. It could just be a convention. It could just be a convention. I said I'm open to all possibilities. This isn't drama. Oh, Kavari. No way. We need Batgirl. We need Batgirl. All right. Let me bring this up here. This is what he released. I had no expectations for him to do anything. Could be about the 300 movie. Could be the third 300 movie, full circle. I guess. Why would you use full circle? I mean, the moon is a circle. That's my initial thoughts. The moon is a circle. Full circle. Moon. Full circle moon. But then why would you have Darkseid make the announcement? Is he in Rebel Moon? Let me see. I can't remember. Ray Porter, Rebel Moon. He might be in Rebel Moon. But why would you have him do the Darkseid voice? Very, very confusing. Yes, he is in Rebel Moon. I thought so. All right, let me bring that up too. Yeah, I'll bring you the receipts there. So Ray Porter. Yes, thank you. Ray Porter. Well, let's watch this first. Let me make sure I have the audio. Hold on a second. All right, here is the audio. Transmission.
April 28th, 29th,
From Lord Darkseid. It says from Lord Darkseid.
and 30th. Save the date.
Save the date. So that's,
Save the
wait.
80th.
That's like that's that. Now, I will say this. Those 3 days seems like a convention. 28th, 29th, and 30th. That seems like a schedule for a virtual convention. Honestly. I don't know why you do the Darkseid though. If it was just full circle, save the date without the Darkseid, I would say definitely Rebel Moon. Honestly, this most likely is Rebel Moon, but it's very confusing to fans when you do from Lord Darkseid. They want to do the voice. Maybe it could be as simple as maybe they were naive to say, you know what, if we have Ray Porter do the announcement, why don't we just have him do Darkseid, because that's cool, but not actually thinking about how that's going to give in to people's hopes and dreams about what they want to see in the continuation of it. But having Lord Darkseid do that is pretty confusing. If it wasn't for that, I would, full circle, just this without the Lord Darkseid saying introducing Lord Darkseid in the dates, I would say, yeah, it's Rebel Moon, full circle. But full circle could potentially mean to a lot of people that he's going back to his origins, full circle. He's going to go back to making some comic book movies or something, It could be mean he's working on a comic book project. I don't know. White meat, dark meat, it will all be carved. Voice sounds like the trailer guy for Thanksgiving trailer in Guy House. Yeah. Kavari says Zach knows his fan base doesn't give it. Well, I would. Here's my if we're assuming assume the best, assuming good intentions. If you're gonna have Ray Porter, who also is very frequent on these panels, discussions for conventions, and you have him make the announcement, and it could have been it could have been Ray Porter that said, why don't I just do the dark side voice and say from the Lord Darkside, make it more fun. And they might have just been trying to have fun with it, but don't understand how much mixed messaging it sends to their fans wanting more. You know, it could be as simple and as naive as that, and just having fun with an announcement. But I have no inside info whatsoever. I'm not like others Listen, I'm the least connected in the Snyder fandom whatsoever. I'm probably the last channel that people that are hardcore Snyder fans would want to go on to as well. I'll be honest with you. But I like being an outsider looking in, not knowing. And I'm starting to think it's just the convention. Now that the excitement's wearing off on me, now that I'm examining, okay, I'm tend to believe that we don't know, there is potential that Darkseid might do something in the future with, very minuscule chance. And I do think that turkey I think at the time that meant something. But they're always in flux. They're always changing their mind at WB. But the more I think about this, the more I wanted to get my initial reactions. That's why I just went live. The more I think about this, the days between, it seems like a 3-day thing. I think Ray Porter, if you're going to have a fan convention, Ray Porter is one of the main people that you're going to have on panels. And I just know he loves doing that Darkseid voice from Lord Darkseid. And they may not know how confusing that could be. And then waiting. Like, why can't they just say it's a convention too? Breaking news. Porter was dressed as a turkey when he did the voiceover. What could it mean? Well, I don't really have a clue what it's about either. So let's listen one more time.
April 28th, 29th, and 30th. Save the date.
Save the date.
April 28th, 29th, and 30th. Save the date.
Okay. That's definitely not just one announcement. That's like days worth of stuff. What do you mean, Justin? It better not be a dumb live stream event. Virtual conventions are fun. You don't have to pay for them. And you know what? A lot of these virtual conventions, instead of having these of conventions where a lot of people make a lot of money, a lot of this goes to good charities. All the other conventions, they really benefited a lot of great charities, and you get people in the community get a chance to interact with this great talent, and you have a better audience, and everyone besides the people on the panel has the same seat. I love virtual conventions. And I'll be honest with you, I signed up. I'm going to a convention this year. They're getting more expensive because my wife also said she wants to go to a convention this year too. And she said they raised their prices. Why can't we have both, Justin? We should have both. This has to be real. Virtual convention should be a thing where the fans want to meet you and want to support you. If we're going to tease something like this, it better be worth it. Well, they could do both, couldn't they? They could have an actual convention and do a virtual. They can have a team for live and virtual. And this could be, Zack Snyder has had a Snyder Con in the past. So, all right, let's see what people were saying. Jackie. Ooh. Oh, let me click here to see what people are saying. Hold on. Damn it. All right, here we go. Saved. Full circle. There's Wonder Meg. And there's CJH. There's CJH. Kavari, they've always done that. If the channel Zach in the majority of the streams he was on only would appear if it prevented prevention. You know. Why can't they? I think if you're ahead of the game, Justin, you do both. Why you would do a convention in person and then also live stream it? You know. Hey, Baxter. So there's CJH. It's Rebel Moon, folks. Calm down. There's Prime Godfather. What? What's in store? Hopefully it's Animate the Snyderverse. See, Prime wants to do his own. Full circle, bring back Snyder. There's Enosh promoting his stream with the Nerd Queens. I'll tweet that out. ACS. There's Geralt. I don't know about that, Geralt. I think you're jumping the gun. Jumping the gun. What is that? What is Zeverfet talking about? This is really funny to see all these people I follow. Haircut. Oh my God, I can't wait. Look. I like that one. All right. This is what everyone thinks of me right now. This is what everyone thinks of. What? No. I don't have no Brucifer. Maybe it is the haircut. Maybe it is the haircut. I'm having a good time right now. I do too, Robert. I don't know what this means. The hype juggernaut is back. What? 5K retweets in 1 hour. That's how party gets started. The king has returned. SnyderCon. I love you, Zach. I do think, if I can remember, that the last time I saw the Nerd Queens on a stream on probably Enosh's channel, they were talking about trying to do another convention. So that's more context, if I can remember. Let's go. Let's go. Feeling very activated. Although, people that cannot stand Zack Snyder and the fandom, this kind of stuff drives them crazy. Well, if it is just a convention, Kavari, James Gunn really has nothing to do with it, really. Or maybe, you know what? If they're not going to do anything with him in the past, it would be nice if they had a convention. Here's what I'm thinking. It'd be nice if they had a convention and he got to screen the Snyder Cut with all his fans. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is now. First, full circle. You have a convention, and what better way for an in-person convention than Zack Snyder to be able to sit down and watch the Snyder Cut with all his fans? And then maybe, best case scenario, that they're able to show this Snyder Cut at conventions. Even better scenario, they have a limited release to show it like a Fathom events, and they got James Gunn or Warner Brothers. But that would be significant for him to be able to screen it at an in-person Snyder Con with everyone there. That's what I think. Batgirl's restored. I wish. I'm thinking that's probably it. Having everyone. I mean, I know he's probably watched it with some fans already, but not on a big scale. You know what I mean? Not on a large scale. I would like some like limited theatrical and huge. Even better scenario, he screens the release Snyder Cut widespec action. That would be amazing if he can announce that and they could do a limited release, give it its proper time, you know. Hey, Sickness. Hey, man. Thanks for stopping by. What do you think this means, Sickness? What do you think? You know, I don't. All right, let's see what else. Hell yeah, full circle. Full circle. The moon is a circle, everyone. The moon is a circle. I think we're getting. I don't think I need to go over too much there. We will use the old ways. Restore the Snyderverse. Uh-oh. There's Ray Fisher. Okay. Feeling very. I think that's all I have to cover here. I do want to show that, yes, if Ray Porter's involved, he is involved in, he is with Rebel Moon 2. And they could be, they could be showing the first trailer as well as in person and virtual convention at the same time, where he gets to see it with his fans. Best case scenario, maybe like a theatrical. Amazing scenario is that we get to do some type of New Gods project if Gunn and Zaslav are on board with that, but that's a stretch. But Tom King is still working there. Ava DuVernay is not. Tom King is working with James Gunn, and they could find a way to do a New Gods project with Darkseid and Ray Porter. But I just think that he was trying to have fun with the announcement from Lord Darkseid. I don't think Cavill's making any appearance. I don't think so. Wouldn't it be cool if it was a convention we get to meet Gal Gadot, Batfleck, Jason Momoa? Wouldn't that just be awesome? Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Maybe throw some Goodwill in there before the Flash comes out. I think Zach likes Muschietti in the Flash. Yes, we're bringing back the Snyderverse. It's not going to be easy, so I'm getting some help. Zach introduces The Rock on stage. It doesn't really need to perform. It's not going to perform. Sickness thinks, I think it's a SnyderCon thing with a 3-day showing of his Snyderverse, Man of Steel one day, then BVS, then Zack Snyder's Wrestling, plus Rebel Moon stuff. Okay. There's certainly enough to cover. He's made a lot of movies. And I'm not throwing shade at Patty Jenkins, but she hasn't made a lot. He's made a lot of movies. There's a lot there just to fill up a convention of just his projects. So I am a little critical with the way it was announced, though. I really am, because I don't want people's hopes to get too high. But I would love my hopes and expectations to be smashed, and it exceeds my hopes and expectations. And you know what? Even though we think we know, you don't know. I'll see you later. Bye.